Please, guys, you need to send this particular video to your woman, all right? Because what this guy said, almost everyone has become a victim. Because most men that their wife is denying, especially good men, not men that sleeps around, not men that jumps from one woman to another. We're not speaking about cheats, all right? People that become a habit, they can do anything, even when their wife is faithful, that is giving them back to back. No, especially some of us, these men, that you are good and you want to be faithful and you love God, right? And you loved your wife and she closed the gate to that Jerusalem. All right, most men are going through what this man said, and there are three major ways that most of these men are solving their problems when your wife has denied you for a long time. So just pay attention and watch the video to the very end, and make sure you send this video to your wife.
So I had a lady who asked me a very interesting question the other day about sex, and she was like, why do men love sex so much? Like, we are so tired of this thing. And she said she oftentimes refuses her husband most nights when he tries to engage with her. So she said one night he didn't worry at all. He just stopped, no longer was worried, no longer pressured her, no longer said anything. When she refused, he would just turn around and sleep. Then she's like, I'm so concerned that he's not as hungry as he used to be. So I said to her, I think you've played your part. But just know that this man might be long gone out of that particular relationship in the area of sex. Once a man no longer begs you for sex as a wife, no longer runs after you, not even book marriage counseling or anything to satisfy him, does not even touch you anymore, does not even, does not do anything anymore when it comes to physicality, sexuality, anything along those lines, that guy is gone. There are three things that might be there. Number one, somebody else is satisfying your husband. Number two, he's either watching a lot of pornography and helping himself in the bathroom or in the car or wherever people that go to, or he's got a medical condition. These are the three things that really affect men to actually stop engaging with their wives. But oftentimes, when men don't even pursue the wife, touch her, they don't even hug her, they don't even engage with her, there's oftentimes two other important aspects. He has lost attraction for you, or there is somebody else in the picture. And most oftentimes the second one is the most common one. One of the things I teach young women in premarital is the ability to satisfy a man properly. And one of the things I teach men in premarital is the ability to keep your wife's emotions secure and to allow yourself as well as a man to learn the habit of keeping a strong emotional connection with your wife. If you don't teach those two people those things, you are looking at a very, very dead marriage. Even with all the spirituality inside, that marriage ain't going to cooperate well. The highest thing that I oftentimes sit with women and say, you must be a master in this area, or your maid might become the master, or his colleague at work might become the master. Become so thorough in knowing your husband's body that nothing can swerve you out of the satisfaction you give him. The same is true as the man. Secure your wife so well, provision-wise, security-wise, emotionally-wise, that there's no room for another person to enter in. But as directing women, once a man no longer begs you for that, no longer speaks to you, just know that there's a great possibility of some of the points.
Good. Now, listen to this. Somebody sent me a message and said, my woman has been denying me sex for a very long time, and I used to be all over her. I used to, want her anytime, and I really love my wife. I don't need to put up the text here, but these are just some of the information in that message. He said, but for the past 1 year, my wife has been denying me sex, and I told her that I don't like it. And she continued. She didn't feel remorse. She didn't even think about it at all. And it got to a point I started losing interest in her. This man was speaking. I started losing interest in her. And he said to the wife that This thing you are doing is a training. By the time I get used to it, you may not see me again. And the man said that even as he speaks right now, that he doesn't have any single interest for the wife, no single feeling for the woman. And right now, the woman is looking for how to get the man back, but the man is gone. It becomes so difficult. So many men are going through this, and these wives, they are not paying attention, because these people, they are just too stubborn. No matter what you say, no matter the advice you give, and by the time you want to advise them, it looks as if you are being selfish, that you want to talk based on you are the one that needed it. It look as if you want to use that statement, you want to use your advice and your encouragement to make them to give into your demand. All right, so they see everything as being selfish. So it's a very big problem. Many of you watching me right now, you might be going through what this man have said. All right, please drop your thought in the comment section. What do you think is the solution? How do you think that this thing can be solved, especially Christian men? All right, they are going through a lot. Some of them are just helping themselves, doing masturbation and doing a lot of things just to help themselves out. Please drop your thoughts and make sure you share this video to your woman.
After you marry, you will meet women that are more beautiful than your wife. God has made the system such a way that He can check what is inside you. After you marry, you will meet men that are more charismatic than your husband, and you had the opportunity to come close to them, and they will tell you things like, "Wow, my angel." Let me tell all the women here who are married, responsibility can cause your husband not to be romantic. It does not mean he's not in love. The guy is thinking about paying bills. There are some things I used to do. I don't do them. Conscious on God, I use, give me a kiss. I am thinking of a school fees. School fees. I am paying international school fees. Yes, sir. Keeping people internationally to be so. It's not something. Don't tell me I should give you a peg. I tell your mother I do that, but if I don't do that, that's not me. I'm not romantic. There is time for everything under the sun. All this, I love you, honey, sugar. It is not going to be permanent. A time is coming. Your husband will not have that time. Don't say that now. He doesn't have time for me. Who should have time for who? Who should have time? You came to help me. You should rather have time for me. If you don't change your mindset, you will destroy what God is preparing for your future. All these fluctuations of feeling that you have. No, that's why I tell you that. Listen, love is not a feeling, it's a choice. I choose to love you irrespective of what you show. So love is not a feeling. If marriage becomes a feeling, it will not work. Yes, because every time you have emotional attachment towards your neighbor. A generation of theories and all kinds of things. People's marriages are getting broken and they are destroyed. They have no wisdom to handle it. Anything your wife wear, you complain. But when you see other women wear it, then you are watching. You are not a wise man. That thing that you have started, I don't like what I don't want to wear. Buy her what you like.